Welcome to another general tarot reading, a timeless tarot, picking up on the energies of whatever you're reflecting at this time, whatever you're giving out. Hopefully, the message will be for you today. We have a Five of Pentacles and another card. Let's see if there's one more before we. There it is. So, we have a Five of Pentacles here, marking a turning point, turning away from focusing on what's going wrong in your life to turning it around and tuning in, dialing in to something that feels brighter, something that feels better, something that feels higher. We have the Death card, a card or a Scorpio card of transformation. The Death is not a card that we fear. It's one that we welcome because it's about taking the old version of self, the one that isn't serving you, and letting it die. And in its place rises, and we see the sun rising in the background, rises the brand new version of you, the one that feels better. And we have the Lovers here saying, you have a decision to make. This is a card of choice. And it could be that you have a decision that you're contemplating at this time, or perhaps this Lovers card is more about within yourself. Where can you always choose love? And maybe the Death is the old self that didn't always choose love, that got involved in and immersed in the games that were being played, the anger, the resentment, or the politics, or whatever that would be for you. That old version is about to die, and in its place, we rise. And these lovers are in the Garden of Eden before the fall, before the decision that took them that caused them to miss their mark, so to speak. So missing the mark is perhaps just going down to a lower version of self, as opposed to rising above in all its glory. We see this magnificent angel here. This is also you, bridging the gap between your lower version and your higher version of self by choosing love or above, I would say. If you're enjoying the cards, I do ask that you like and subscribe to the channel. It really does make a difference. A great big shout out to those of you who've already done so. Thank you. And welcome if you're new here. And I invite you now to close your eyes. I'm going to take you into a short meditation with the cards. So taking some deep breaths in and out here. And just notice in your life where you might be focusing on the negative, the things that aren't working out, the aspects of yourself that you're not happy with. Just take a moment to call those to your mind. And now I want you to imagine that you have a dial on an old television set where we turn the static, where you haven't quite hit the right frequency, haven't quite hit the right broadcast station, and you're turning the dial and you're going to tune in instead to a television program or a radio program, a version of you that just feels better, that feels lighter. What could that be? And more importantly, what part of you do you know needs to go? We have the Death card here, a major arcana, Scorpio card saying, let's transform yourself. Let's transform that old version of you and let's rise like the phoenix into something brighter that burns with more passion, that feels more alive. That's the gift of Death. That ability to give you a time pressure, to say, I want to live my life with no regrets. Let me feel more of this life while I can. Let's live it to the full. Death card is inviting you to consider that at this time. And the Lovers is a Gemini card. And we are in the Gemini season for the next few days. And the Lovers here asking you to rise above any given situation. Anytime you need to decide to say something, any choice you have to make, can you just embrace it with love? What would my higher self do? What would love do in this given situation? And you may know what that situation is right now. You may have a decision to make. So, where can you be that highest expression? And put a smile on your face and feel your heart expand. This is the Lover's card. There's also a big phallic volcano that's not quite erupted in the background of our Lover's card, really talking and challenging you to channel that sexual creative life force. Alchemize it, turn it into something truly creative that's going to help uplift you. It's going to help you spread your wings and soar. Feel into the radiance within and without. And in your own time, you can come back to the room and open your eyes. The card's here today saying, don't focus on what's not working. It's a turning point. Tune in, dial in to something that feels brighter. The Death card here. Let go. Let go of anything that's holding you back, any old versions of you that are going to still try to cling to the old version, the comfortable version of you. Let it go, let it die. And the Lover's saying, in order to let it die, all you have to do is take your focus off those things that don't help you, don't serve you. Put them on something higher. Just where can you always ask yourself what love would choose? Embrace that. Have a wonderful day.